Alright, I'm back. Had to go grab dinner. You know how things are. When you're hungry, you're hungry. And I was hungry for some tacos. Are there more? What remains are there? What do these guys have on them? They don't have guns. Oh, I'm just hauling the whole body around with me. Here, let me take another one. Here, Basta, you carry the second one. Ritual marker. This looks important. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here many years. The beast comes when summoned, if you are generous. It comes to battle, if you are worthy and wise. It grants you glory, if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let the blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously, this was once a place of great ritual importance. Alright. And there are dead Wookiees who obviously didn't perform the ritual correctly. But I'm not a Wookiee, so it's dangling fine. This Kizzy vine ascends high into the canopy above. There is no indication of why its growth has stopped at this point. The ground beneath it is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended of... Oh, this is what I gotta do with that Kinrath's body. At least I didn't have to carry it far. Yeah, tie the corpse to the body. Let's... Why am I doing this? I probably need to be doing this with Zalbar. Because I'm assuming I have to free Zalbar and then come back here and do this. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. Well, I released the Kraken. Should I have done that? I maybe shouldn't have done that. At least this thing's easy to kill. Examining the corpse of the Grace Beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. The skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury. You remove the blade from the corpse. The only flaw appears to be missing a hilt. Obviously, the sword came apart when the blade was lodged within this creature. Okay. I might have deprived Zalbar of some big Wookiee test that he should have been doing. I don't know if that is a dark side option. I had a problem with dark side options already in this on this planet. This looks like a star map. Let's see what this is.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek. Good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instructions. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Why have you acknowledged me?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Okay. What do you mean my behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
This is very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Okay, so when Revan and Malik were here, they must have locked this or whatever, so that only they could get in. I guess maybe it only. Then again, it might only talk to Jedi, but Jolie's a Jedi. I don't know. Let's ask him about the star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Why do I need to get access to get to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
Great. How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
Oh boy. I guess begin.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are
How does it
captured
know about
and
Zalbar?
separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
What? Sorry, what? How do I know about him? He
I
isn't
hear
here.
what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
I trust Salvar. He has a life debt to me. He wouldn't go
Are you
against
sure?
me.
If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences.
Did I
must
mess
demand
up?
honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Continue with the evaluation
The
then.
previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war, deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Oh, dang! This is like Imitation Game. In Imitation Game, well, I guess in real life in World War II, they broke the Enigma code, and they chose not to act on their information right away because then the Germans would know that they broke the code. Is that what this is like? I want to hear the question one more time.
Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering a single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days.
Okay, so we have 10 days or 5
What do you do with
days.
this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Okay, so they're going to attack in 5, and they're going to be weak in 10. So we might be weak if we wait the 10 days and the 5 days go by and they attack us. Huh. I guess we... I'm going to subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack.
This is no decision. I ask again. Do you
But that was
save your
totally a
people
decision.
Or abandon them for the sake of the war? Attempting both will merely dilute your efforts. Would you trade 1 victory for 2 failures?
I guess we evacuate the people.
And in so doing, alert the enemy to their broken codes.
This
They
is
would
the
know that
Enigma
their weakness
conundrum.
was exposed. They would reinforce, and the war would go on.
This is exactly
You
the
save
Enigma,
thousands at
the
the
Enigma
expense of victory. You do
conundrum.
not master the pattern in memory. Subject has failed
What,
to
did it think I was
demonstrate
Revan? Did it seriously think I was
Access
Revan?
denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
So, yeah, it must have, oh no. Not these, I hate these. Okay, but Bastila, you at least have a stun or disabled droid option, so... So let's just try to take it out.
Got it.
Now that must have hurt.
Oh, good thing they're only attacking one at a time, it looks like.
Now that must have hurt.
Alright. Those droids weren't as bad as they were before. So now what? I failed the test. Can I still access the star map? Star map is sealed. It cannot be opened. Do I have to try again and pretend to be Revan?
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much. Under duress, your emotions were easier to read. Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
Wait, what? I failed the
That
test.
information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow.
Is this thing
The star
glitched?
map is yours.
I mean, not like
This
literally
unit
like
has now
the
completed
game
its
is glitching.
primary
I mean,
duty
like,
and has
is this
finished with the subject.
star map
Executing
thing
final
glitching?
action.
Because
Activation
first it
of
thinks
star
I'm
map
Revan, and then
commenced.
it's like, oh wait, here,
Parameters
just have full
reset.
access.
Stasis initiated. And communication.
Of course, then again, it might have also thought that I was Malik, because Revan and Malik came down here together. Either way, I got the star map, so now all I have to do is just,
Well,
oops.
the star map. Ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here.
We're not going back up until... Wait, Frere? When the heck did I pass him? He's the Wookiee I have to confront in order to gain Zalbar's freedom. Well, doesn't seem like he's gonna gain freedom, but I guess in terms of the narrative, I have to confront that Wookiee to talk to, what's his name? Or to get Chundar to give Zalbar back to me. I completely walked by this guy. More of you Zerka Quarats. Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Frere. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowland, I only remember that outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
Okay then. I guess we have to fight this guy.
Deadly toxins.
Wait a minute, is this the Wookiee? Is this who I have to fight? I thought Frere was Zalbar's father. Why am I killing Zalbar's father? Oh. I am beaten. Take my head, Zerka filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Frere of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Chundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name is Sophie Douglas. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows me because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled. I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy as tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Why would Chundar want you dead now? Well, if Zalbar is back, perhaps Chundar is worried that people will realize things are not as they seem. Chundar has established himself as a leader that succeeded despite the tragedies that have plagued his family. If it was shown that he has conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder, what happens now? That would depend on you, Sophie Douglas. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. Well, I'm not going to kill him, that's a given. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince the people that they have been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies. But if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There is a legend of a great warrior of old times. Baka was his name, and he was greatly revered. It's like Jerome as F. Baka. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old Wook, and he feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Our destined leaders have held it. Where do I find it? That is a problem. It is a symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged. It's that thing! It's that sword blade I found. Oh, I had to do that. Okay, cool. Here in the Shadowlands, Rock fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but his ignorance got him more than he could have handled. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it is taken because we had become undeserving. The hilt is in the court of the chieftain with Chundar. The blade cannot be found. Sophie Douglas traditions cast doubt upon his rule. Oh, if the blade could be found. Actually, I already found it. I wasn't sure what it was. You have? Please, let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure this is the one. It is. It may not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar a long time ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps this is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the pass as soon as you can, Sophie Douglas. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar in the throne room. My people no longer shall be slaves. Oh, that's just great. Everyone is here now. It's a reunion. My son, by the blade of Bacchus' sword, I've come to end your treachery. No more will you sell your own people. You have Bacchus' blade. So what? I have the hilt, held by each chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets. So who will the people follow now? You? You are old and weak. Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see suffer anymore. You tell him, Zalbar. I don't know what to do, Sophie Douglas. Chundar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. Zalbar, no, don't. Side with Frere. He's the honorable one. Is it the best course? Of course it is. Do you have to fight? Talk it through. Could we work together? It would be difficult. Convince them. Avoid the slaughter. Then so. Why do we have to kill all of these Wookiees? And why am I so fast? We have done it. I am saddened that it had to come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Zalbar, my son, I am truly sorry. You have suffered a great shame. I was blind. I have no excuse. I can forgive, Father. I have learned a lot over the years. What will you do about the slavers? We will fight them. It will be difficult, but I swear they will not take another one of my people without bloodshed. I'll send the quick climbers to other villages to try to rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You will be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. It is a change for the better, I think. What will you do now, Zalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I would be honored if you would take it. I can't. Not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all the more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take the good judgment with you, and all the planets you will come to revere the Wookiee wisdom. You know what, guys? I think it's time we're going. We still have to go to Korriban. Perhaps. But before you go, Sophie Douglas, I must see to your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will forever... Oh, I was doing Zalbar's voice. Kashyyyk will forever be in your debt, or something like that. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways, when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. I'm not sure there is a reward that will actually reflect the value of what you have done. Our world has changed because of you. I have a request, Father. I have thought about it a great deal. I would like Baka's sword. Zalbar, shut up, I want credits. No. I think that would be fitting. Well, that is quite a request. I am tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zalbar, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains and future chieftains. I understand. I want this, Father. I will bring it back one day. Oh, I hate it when I misclick and I miss dialogue options. But Zalbar can rejoin my party. Get out of here, Jolie. I want Zalbar.